Thank you for choosing Tern. It's important that you stay safe while riding, so please follow me over the next few minutes as I walk you through the owner briefing and teach you how to use and maintain your new bike. For more detailed explanations on the topics covered here, please refer to your user manual and the videos at turnbicycles.com/support. The Vektron is a pedal electric bicycle, also known as a pedelec. This type of bike only provides power when the rider is pedaling the bike. The Vektron has 5 assistance levels that you can adjust during your ride. To turn the display on, press the power button on the display for 2 to 3 seconds. To turn off, press the same button. To switch to different riding modes, press the plus or minus button once to switch between off, eco, tour, sport, and turbo. To turn on your Valo light, slide the switch on the rear of the Valo to the right and then press the plus button on the display for 3 seconds. The light icon will appear automatically on your display. To turn off the Valo light, hold the plus button again for another 3 seconds. Your bike also has a walk assist function that allows the bike to move with a rider walking beside it if you ever need to walk up a steep hill or a ramp. Please keep in mind that walk mode can only function if you are in eco, tour, sport, or turbo mode. To use walk assist, short press the walk button on the display and then press the plus button for 2 to 3 seconds and keep holding the button. To stop walk assist, simply release the plus button. To charge your battery, use the official charger that comes with the bike. I would also suggest buying an extra charger as a spare. The battery pack can be charged at any time, on or off the bike. To charge the battery on the bike, open the rubber cover, plug the connector into the socket, and connect the charger to an electrical source. To remove the battery, simply insert the key into the lock, turn it, and pull out the battery. To insert the battery, place the battery on the battery mount and push until you hear a click. Be sure to remove the key to prevent interference with the pedal. To charge the battery off the bike, remove the battery, plug the connector into the socket of the battery, and then connect the charger to an electrical source. Please remember to separate your 2 keys and keep one in a safe place. Take careful note of the serial number on the key, as you'll need the serial number to get a new set. Riders who sign up for Tern Care may enter their key number in their account in case they need it later. Now, let's talk about the quick releases on your bike. There are quick releases on the Andro stem, seat posts, and front wheel. Without tools, the Andro stem lets you adjust the height, angle, and handlebar orientation, so you can adjust to the most comfortable riding position. To make an adjustment, raise one Andros lever at a time before lifting the other. Rotate the Andro stem and handlebar to the desired height and angles. Close both Andros levers. Use the quick releases here to adjust the height of the seat posts. Both open with a simple pull and close just as easily. When using the quick release to adjust the seat post height, note that there is a minimum insertion point indicated here. For safety reasons, please be sure that you stay within this range when adjusting your seat posts. To make it easier or harder to open the quick release lever, simply open it like this and adjust the clamp screw using a 4mm Allen key. The quick release on your front wheel also opens with a simple pull and closes just as easily. If the quick releases are not properly closed or adjusted, there's a risk of injury, so it's very important that you close them properly. There are 2 main joints on the bike. First, let's talk about the handlepost joint. To open the handlepost joint on your bike, slide the security knob upwards like this and push the lever. To close the handlepost joint, simply pull the lever towards the handlepost. The security knob will lock automatically, so no need to touch it. Be sure that the lever feels stiff when it opens and closes, but not too stiff. The stiffness is just about right if you can use the pressure of your palm to close the lever and 2 or 3 fingers to open it. If the lever is not properly closed or adjusted, there is a risk of injury, so it's very important that you close it properly. To open the frame joint, apply the same steps. Simply slide the security knob forward like this and pull the lever. To close the frame joint, simply push the lever towards the bike. Be sure that the lever feels stiff when it opens and closes, but not too stiff. The stiffness is just about right if you can use the pressure of your palm to close the lever and just 2 or 3 fingers to open it. If the lever is not properly closed or adjusted, there's a significant risk of injury, so it's very important that you close it properly. The Vektron uses standard bicycle parts with the exception of the handle posts, frame, and stem. These components make it possible to fold the Vektron. When folded, the Vektron transforms into a size small enough to fit into larger vehicles and small spaces. In order to fold your Vektron, rotate the crank arm so that the left pedal is pointing forward. Next, open the lever on your seat post quick release and drop the saddle all the way down. Rotate the saddle a little to the left. Open both Andrew stem levers and angle the stem so that it is in line with the handle post. Twist the handlebar so the brake levers point upward. Then close the stem. Now, put up the kickstand. And now, we'll open the frame joint. Simply slide the security knob forward with your thumb and pull the lever with 3 fingers. Next, grab the handlebar with your right hand and pull it backward so the front wheel connects with the rear wheel. Make sure that the magnetics plates connect together. This will ensure that your bike stays folded. Fold the handle post by sliding the security knob upward, push open the lever, bring the handle post down. Attach the outermost hole of the handle post strap to the handle post. Finally, press the quick release to remove the right pedal and attach it to the saddle. If you want to roll your bike, raise the saddle and lift the front of the bike and push forward to roll. To unfold the bike, remove the pedal from the saddle and attach it to the crank arm. Remove the handle post strap from the handle post. Fold up the handle post. Close the handle post lever. Disengage the magnetics by holding the handlebar and giving it a little twist. Now unfold your frame. Close the frame lever with the palm of your hand. The security knob will automatically lock into place. Bring down the kickstand. Open both Andrew stem levers and reposition the stem to your desired position. Then close the stem with the palm of your hand. Finally, open the seat post quick release lever and raise the saddle to your desired height. Close the quick release lever again. Now, let's talk about braking. When looking down at your cockpit, the rear brake lever is mounted to the right side of your handlebar, and the front brake lever is mounted to the left. For certain countries, it could be the other way around, so double check with your dealer or try before you ride. Squeeze both front and rear brake levers evenly to slow down or stop. Next, let's look at how to use your gears so you can control your speed and pedaling resistance. This indicator shows you whether you are in a low gear or high gear. To switch gears, either push the rear-facing shift lever paddle with your thumb or pull the forward-facing shift lever paddle with your finger. Do this until you reach your desired gear. Remember to only switch gears while you're pedaling. There are a few things you need to check on your bike before each ride. To remember it all, we suggest using this mnemonic device, ABCQ. A is for air. Use your thumb to check the tire pressure. They should feel nice and firm. Be sure not to overinflate your tires. B stands for brakes and bars. To inspect your brakes, spin the wheel, Squeeze the corresponding brake lever and make sure the wheel stops. By bars, we mean the handlebar, handle post, and handlebar stem. Just inspect everything carefully to make sure that it's nice and tight. If everything looks proper, then you should be good to go. C is for chain and cables. Grab one of your pedals and rotate it forward several times to run the chain completely through the gears. Next, inspect the cables carefully to make sure they are undamaged and untangled. Q is for quick. Check that the handlepost joint, frame joint, and all quick releases are properly closed. Here, 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 and on the front wheel. Just like a car, your new bike needs maintenance to stay safe and reliable. Your bike is made up of lots of moving parts, many of which require lubrication. Your chain is probably the first part of your bike that will need a little bit of maintenance lubrication, especially if you hear it squeaking or if you've been riding in the rain. Your Tern dealer can recommend a chain lubricant. After applying, make sure you wipe off the excess to avoid getting any on your bike or yourself. There are several parts of your bike that will wear out over time, including chain, brakes, and tires. When you see wear signs, visit your Tern dealer for replacements. We also recommend that you periodically check that your wheels are true, or in other words, straight. To check this, lift your front wheel and spin. Check for any excessive side-to-side motion, and check that the disc is not rubbing against the brake pads. Also, make sure that nothing is broken or loose. If you find anything has been warped or damaged with your wheels, just bring your bike to your local Tern dealer and they'll sort you out. When not using the battery for a longer period, recharge the battery to approximately 60%, 3 or 4 out of 5 LEDs before storing it someplace safe. After about 6 months, check the charge condition. When only one LED lights up, recharge the battery again to approximately 60%. If you are a light weekend rider, try to bring your bike to your dealer every 3 months. Whereas, if you're a daily rider, aim to bring your bike in once a month. Regardless of how often you ride, bring your bike to your dealer within a month after purchasing it. Cables and brakes take a little bit of time to settle, so you'll enjoy your bike the most if it's tuned up after about a month of use. Regular maintenance is the key to the longevity of your new Tern bicycle. That about covers it. There's plenty of additional information in your user manual, as well as under tips and tricks on turnbicycles.com. And your Tern dealer is always available to answer questions. Thanks again for choosing Tern.